a very exciting and amazing mentor with us, Krittika. Sharda, she's most talented person as an entertainer. She is she's a MBA in HR, entrepreneurship. She's mastered in English literature. She is into confidence building, personality development, personality enhancement. So she's the one who is creating the attitude of people around her. So I welcome Krittika Sharda. Hi, Krittika.
Hello, Ankita, and all the lovely participants. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. And I was here since a long time. I was observing all the participants and the questions. So I have to tell you from the bottom of my heart that it is truly wonderful and fabulous for me to welcome such wonderful people for this session which is going to truly empower you to live your highest life, to live, take the best decisions, and make the most out of your life. So as I begin this session, I would like to first a round of applause for every person. I know the situation might be grim. Applaud everybody, for the organizers of AWPEM, all the participants who took out the time to join for this session. So what I want you all to do is go to the chat and type an A, acknowledging and applauding everybody, every single person who's present here. You know, we are all connected in this. We all are the positive bunch of people who know good things. अच्छी चीजें अब होने वाली हैं because हम सही decisions लेने वाले हैं. हम weak नहीं पड़ेंगे इस situation में. We are gearing up ourselves to do the best in our lives, isn't it? तो applause बनता है. Yes, I can see Sanchita. Everybody is typing. Wow, Wadhwa, Astha, Jayashri. Superb. The messages we are all so connected. This is just beautiful. So on this note, thank you, Ankita. That was a wonderful introduction once again. A round of applause for all the beautiful, lovely participants present here. Let me begin with the session today.
So Krittika,
Yes.
before we start, we had more questions dropped the time I was introducing you. All of you who had answered, who had questioned me in the end, we're gonna answer you in the end of the session. By the time, Krittika, you take up the show and I'll do it. See you all at one. Bye.
Sure, Ankita. So as I said, a round of applause for everybody who is present here. Really commendable. We are all connected in this atmosphere, positive people, and you can see this image in front of you, a really powerful image. You don't have to tell me, but you have to think for yourself, how do you see yourself? अपने आप अपने दिमाग में सोचो. You see this powerful image here. There is a cat and there's a lion in the background. Who do you think you associate yourself most with? If you feel you are like that feline cat, type an A in the chat box. If you see yourself as the roaring lion in the backdrop, type a B. Or you might be one of those people who say, sometimes I'm the cat, sometimes I'm the lion. So you can type a C in the chat box. It just connects us all. It's so wonderful to see us all interacting with each other. So I'm not going to ask you this. Maybe towards the end of the session, I might put this question again to you, that where do you see yourself now? But as of now, आप अपने chat box में जाके type करिए. आपको क्या लगता है? Okay. I see all of you participating. Now another activity we are going to do quickly. Cameras सबके बंद है, I know, bandwidth की वजह से, but जहां भी आप बैठे हैं, I want you all to sit comfortably and raise your right hand. It's okay if I can't see you. आप लोगों को खुद के लिए करनी है activity. Raise your right hand. जहां भी आप लोग बैठे हो, raise your right hand and make a circle with that right hand. Make a circle with your right hand. Now raise your left hand and make a circle with your left hand. Now raise both your hands and make circle with both your hands. Are you able to do it? I'm sure everybody can. Now you have to do another thing. Raise your right hand और उससे एक square बना के देखो. Square बन रहा है? अब वही चीज आपको left hand से करनी है. Square बनाना है. Circle बनाया था, अब square बनाना है. Now try doing it with both your hands. Square बना के देखो. सब कर पाए? Anybody जो नहीं कर पाया? सबने कर लिया, right? Now another thing. Raise your right hand and make a circle with your right hand, and with your left hand make a square. और ये साथ में करो. एक हाथ से सर्कल बनाओ और एक हाथ से स्क्वायर बनाओ. Can you do it? Can anybody do it? अगर कोई ग्रेट पर्सन है जो ये कर पा रहा है, मुझे बताओ. I don't think so. You can write in the chat box. Of course, you cannot make a circle with one hand and a square with another. This is a very natural phenomenon which happens with us. It is called cognitive dissonance. हमारा brain दो तरह के instructions एक साथ नहीं ले पाता है. How is this relevant for us? Because हम बचपन से, जब से when we are born, we grow through our school, our college. आप लोग में से कुछ हो सकता है हाउसवाइफ हो, कुछ अभी बिजनेस स्टार्ट कर रहे हो, कुछ फ्रेशर्स हो, कुछ थोड़ा इंडस्ट्री के एक्सपोजर के बाद आए हो. हम कई चीजें हमारे माइंड में फीड कर दी जाती हैं, लाइक यू आर अ गर्ल सो यू कांट गेट इन दिस फील्ड, यू कांट डू दिस. हिंदी मीडियम स्कूल से पढ़े हो, कैसे लोगों के साथ कम्युनिकेट करोगे? आजकल तो सबको इंग्लिश बोलना आता है. ये हमारे माइंड में फीडेड होता है और इस वजह से हम वो चीजें नहीं कर पाते हैं अपनी लाइफ में जो हम करना चाहते हैं. हमें इस माइंडसेट को ब्रेक करना है. एंड टुडे इन दिस सेशन वी विल हेल्प यू टू ब्रिंग आउट योर बेस्ट सेल्फ आउट, योर कॉन्फिडेंस आउट. क्योंकि हमको ये अपने ब्रेन को दो दो इंस्ट्रक्शंस नहीं देने कि मैं ये नहीं कर सकता हूँ और मुझे ये करना है. अगर आप ब्रेन को ये फीड करोगे मैं ये नहीं कर सकता हूँ, आप वो नहीं कर पाओगे. तो वो चीज हमें ब्रेक करनी है और आज के सेशन में हम वो ब्रेक करेंगे. आर यू विद मी? If you are with me, then type an A that yes, we agree with this. And अगर आप नहीं, अभी आप नहीं समझ पा रहे हो, so that's okay. We will move on eventually. And I'm sure आपको बहुत मजा आने वाला है आज के सेशन में. और जैसे आपने मेरी वीडियो में देखा होगा, मैंने आपको बोला था एक सरप्राइज मिलेगा. एंड यू माइट बी, क्या सरप्राइज मिलेगा? हर तरफ से तो शॉक्स मिल रहे हैं. बट क्योंकि मैंने आज देखा आप लोग इतने प्यारे प्यारे पार्टिसिपेंट्स अपना टाइम निकाल के इस ब्यूटीफुल इवेंट में आए हो, सो आई थॉट हमें एक बहुत अच्छे पर्सन को यहाँ पे इंट्रोड्यूस करना चाहिए. एंड ज्वाइनिंग अस from Delhi is my wonderful and a very powerful trainer who has been in this field for the last 14 years, and she is a dear friend, and believe me, you a very powerful trainer. And I want to welcome her right now. Over to you, Nandini Khanna, joining us from Delhi.
Wow, thank you. Hello, bonjour, buenos dias. Good day, guten tag, konnichiwa. Ciao, shalom, dobry diem. Hello to all the people over here. Well, a very, very warm and a beautiful morning to all of you. Like my friend Krittika said, firstly, we would like to really applaud you. You know why? Because I totally feel you all are really young at heart. And why do I say young at heart? Because actually learning doesn't have any age. It doesn't have any barriers, and learning should never, ever stop. I think we all are true believers. Hence, we all are here today, right? So today, I feel very, very proud to tell you that even I had an awakening where I also felt that we as adults also needed a hand holding. And working with children since over 14 years, it made me realize that even those parents who used to come and meet me every day needed that hand holding. Hence, here I am today with new skills and new upgradation to myself over these years as an image coach and a core skill trainer. Like Krittika said, we all are really, really proud of you because in spite of all those odds, I'm sure we all have faced our bit in this horrible pandemic, but this shall pass too. But the good part is that we all are still here today to be a part of a session which we believe in, which Krittika believes in, which I believe in, and you all believe in. So thank you so much. And on that note, I'd like Krittika to share a beautiful story with us. Thank you.
Yes, Nandini, for sure. First, before I share a story, I hope all of you like stories. We all love stories, don't you? हम सबकी life में stories होती हैं. But Nandini, First and foremost, wow, what an introduction with a song, and what confidence. And the appropriate thing, event management ke log hain yaar. Of course you started with the song. I love that confidence. Log डरते हैं, कांपते हैं introduction के time पे, and you beautifully walked in with that song. ये confidence सबको देना है. On that note, of course, I have a very beautiful story which I read somewhere and I want to share with all of you. ये स्टोरी सिर्फ एक एंटरटेनमेंट पर्पस नहीं है, ये स्टोरी शायद आप लोग अपने आप से रिलेट कर पाओगे, सो प्लीज रिलेट एंड थिंक अबाउट इट. चलो, द स्टोरी इज अबाउट टू फ्रॉग्स. दो मेढक होते हैं एंड बड़ी कूल लाइफ एक पॉन्ड में बिता रहे होते हैं, एंड दे हैड फन, मस्ती कर रहे होते हैं एंड बड़ा एंजॉय कर रहे होते हैं लाइफ को. सडनली वन डे अ मैन वॉक्स इन. वो इन फ्रॉग्स को उठाता है और लेके जाता है. यू नो ये आदमी कौन होता है? ही वाज अ कुक. वो इन फ्रॉग्स को मारने जाने वाला होता है. सो ही हैज अ पॉट ऑफ बॉइलिंग वाटर. वो एक फ्रॉग को लेता है, उस बॉइलिंग पानी में डाल देता है. जैसे ही वो उस फ्रॉग को बॉइलिंग पानी में डालता है, वो फ्रॉग जंप करता है उस पॉट से बाहर और भाग जाता है खिड़की से. तो कुक वाज टेकन अबैक. ही सेड, ये क्या हुआ? वो स्मार्टली प्ले करता है. वो पानी को बॉइल नहीं करता, नॉर्मल पानी लेता है और ये मिस्टर दूसरे फ्रॉग को उस पानी में डाल देता है. ये फ्रॉग कहता है, अरे वाह, ये तो मेरे पॉन्ड जैसा पानी है, मुझे बड़ा मजा आ रहा है. और वो आराम से उस पानी में घूमता रहता है. फिर वो पर्सन, वो कुक, उस पानी को गर्म करना शुरू करता है. फ्रॉग कहता है, ओके ओके, आई कैन फील समथिंग, ठीक है, चलेगा चलेगा. वो कहता है, एडजस्ट कर लेता हूँ. करते 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 ये पानी बॉयल करना शुरू हो जाता है. एंड अब वो फ्रॉग घबराता है और कोशिश करता है उस पॉट से बाहर जंप करे, मगर वो नहीं कर पाता है. एंड द फ्रॉग डाइज. उसकी सारी की सारी स्ट्रेंथ अपने आप को उस पानी में एडजस्ट करने में जा चुकी थी. वो फ्रॉग कैसे जंप करे, उसकी वो तो उसमें ताकत ही नहीं बची थी. एंड यू नो व्हाट हैपेंड टू दैट फ्रॉग? दैट फ्रॉग डाइड. आपको अब इंटरेस्टिंग बात बताऊं, फ्रॉग स्मार्ट होता है. वो हमेशा भांप लेता है कि पानी से जंप करना है. और हम ह्यूमन बींग्स, हम कैसे होते हैं? हम एडजस्ट कर लो, ठीक है, चलता है, थोड़ा बहुत गड़बड़ है, कर लेंगे, एडजस्ट कर लेंगे. फिर बहुत लेट हो जाती है, अपॉर्चुनिटीज आती है, हम अपने कंफर्ट जोन में, भैया कौन ज्यादा मेहनत करे, कौन पैसे अरेंज करे, कौन करे, एंड वी एडजस्ट टू आवर लाइव्स. वी डोंट टेक द लीप. मुझे आप बता सकते हो चैट बॉक्स में जाके, व्हाट किल्ड द फ्रॉग? व्हाट डू यू थिंक किल्ड द फ्रॉग? क्या उस गर्म पानी ने उस फ्रॉग को मारा या कुछ और था जिसने फ्रॉग को मारा? आप फटाफट चैट बॉक्स में जाओ, give me your answers. What do you think killed that frog? And I will see your answers. Let me see what you have to reply to that. Compromise, yes. Adjustment karna. Agreed. Comfort zone में आ जाना. Very nice. All of you are with me on this. तो हम लोग भी तो यही करते हैं, एडजस्ट करते हैं, कंफर्ट जोन में रहना चाहते हैं. हमें यही नहीं पता हमें करना क्या है. कब हमें frog died because it could not take the decision to take the leap, to take the jump at the right time. और क्या वो चीज है जो हमें जंप करने में हेल्प करती है, ये बताने में हेल्प करती है कि हमें अब जंप करना है? वो चीज होती है इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस. और क्या, कैसे हम वो जंप लेते हैं? वो पुश जो हमें मिलता है, वो हमें मिलता है कॉन्फिडेंस से. राइट नंदिनी, डू यू अग्री विद मी?
Absolutely. So like a lot of us have written that, it becomes our comfort zone. It becomes something which, holds us back, and we don't even realize it when it dawns upon us. So we really need to learn to take that leap. And that's what we are trying to build up here today.
Okay.
All right. So before we move on, we have a very interesting activity. We would like you all to introduce yourselves. In fact, it'll be really nice if all of you could put on your cameras, whoever can. Why not? Let's start the confidence building from right here, right now. So what if we might not have the best of the backgrounds? It's all right. We totally understand that. So, no, don't get scared. I'm not telling you to introduce yourselves the way we have introduced ourselves, but we would like you to introduce yourselves by just writing your first letter and the best way you can describe yourself with an adjective. Let me give you an example. Kite, Krittika. So the K for the kite means I think Krittika is very, very knowledgeable. So there she is. I think that's the way I would describe her the best. So let's have it in the chats, and Krittika will help me read out the chats here. What
Sure.
we have. So with your first letter, that's for like for Nandini, it's N, and I would say I'm naive. Krittika is knowledgeable. So let's see what we have in the chat here.
Yes, we have a lot of past participants. I can see Ashok. Why don't you write managing? Very nice. Somebody says managing. Write your full name, like Dharmesh. Why don't you write something?
For managing, it's Chirag, confident. It's
amazing Astha. Wow, amazing Astha we have here.
Excellent. Masterpiece.
Masterpiece. Superb. I'm loving this activity.
Krittika is realistic and strong Saloni. Yes. Amazing. So
see, Nandini, we have such creative people here. They are coming with such beautiful adjectives. They understand themselves.
Superb soul, Shivani. Fast learner. Excellent. So see, if you have the knowledge and you have the confidence right now in a few seconds to describe the best you, that means you're more than 50% there. And I think you really need a big round of applause. Right? So does confidence start overnight? Does self-confidence come through, let's see, Krittika, if you could move us to the next slide.
Yes, self-confidence and this emotional intelligence, all these things, as we saw in the story, हमें popular बनाएगा. When we are popular, obviously लोग हमारी बातें सुनेंगे, we'll become leaders. हमें projects मिलने वाले, और इसका क्या result होगा? You will have better projects, better prospects, and a lot of financial gains in your life. We are looking for that, aren't we? And that will lead us to being empowered. So self-confidence along with emotional intelligence will make you rise on that ladder of success. That's why we are here, to guide you for that.
So I think above all comes self-confidence, because if we don't have a strong self-confidence within us, I think we will never be able to take those steps. So let's see what we have. So do you all think, and does Krittika think, let me ask Krittika, since she's having a conversation here with me. Krittika, do you think there was a magic button which you pressed and you got your self-confidence overnight?
No.
Right. So there is no magic button, unfortunately. I wish there was one. But no, actually, I don't wish there was one, because then we would never learn how to stand on our own feet. So there is definitely a no confidence button. Sorry, there is no magic button which one can press and move on. I'm sure we've all faced failures. Krittika, do you agree with me?
Totally. Totally, Nandini.
Did you fail only once?
No. Couple of
I'm
times.
sure it must have been multiple times. And when you failed, did you just sit down and did you just let go of yourself?
No, never.
You know why I'm asking her this? Because today, where she stands with all her degrees, with her kind of learning and with the kind of experience, it definitely shows that she must have failed, but she stood up. She stood up and she built her confidence. So why be scared of failure? You know what fail means? Let's read it out together. First attempt in learning. Can you imagine? Failure means even if you fail, it's all right. It means it was your first attempt in learning. Yes, it is our first attempt in learning. So even if you fail, please don't stop yourself. Please don't kill that self-confidence within you. Stand up and learn to move on. It is a ladder which we need to climb, and only then we can reach up to being successful. So does that mean that we need to stop thinking positive? No. Does that mean that we should stop believing in ourselves? No. But you know what this stop is? This stop is to stop criticizing yourself. This stop is to stop bullying yourself. And this stop is to stop thinking negative. This stop is only for that. And I think which time we all learn. We all learn. And you know what? This is one of the most important things. Let's remove the T of the can't. And you know what magical word it becomes? It becomes can. Just a small three-letter word. An. Can. Can becomes such a beautiful, magical word. Don't you already feel empowered with it? I truly do. Kritika, I'm sure you agree.